Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Here's the return pass. Oh, played through for the wide man, and he's picked out the run. And the finish! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Iniesta going full tilt down the left. Roberto Carlos. Oh, good-looking ball. Pass somewhat off target. Caicedo. Roberto Carlos gets over and intercepts. That has not gone well. And he gets rid in a hurry. Brazil leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Now it's Eto'o.
Might want to be careful there.
Foden. Looking for a run-up. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Neuer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
The United States clear.
That's rather hopeful. He's picked his... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Oh, sweet feet. Camavinga with the cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Looking for options for movement. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Referee's given a throw. Turns and goes back. Oh, it's come loose.
Oh, great feat, that.
Lahm. And he was alert to it. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, they can break here. Neuer is the team's great visionary. And he's heaved it away. And smartly reclaimed. It's a pretty loose pass. Brazil are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And the flag has stayed down. Tries a shot! He scored! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Seedorf can see things, others simply cannot. That's really well cleared. Aims beyond the defence. They've won a corner. Brazil with the corner, they're first. That has been knocked clear. The United States have the chance to go. Takes a shot! It's a loose ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, some tackle that. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. Now it's Roberto Carlos. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Eto'o. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And he was quick to react. Eto'o is in a really good position out wide. And that has put paid to that. And it's Iniesta. Oh, what has happened here? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Oh, cracking ball. Knocks it into space. Eto'o receives it in a wide position. Oh, that's fabulous.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Brazil go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion.
Agradecemos sua atenção.
And we're underway again. Foden. Can he get it through? Cross to the back post. What a throw in. And he's managed to gift it back. Messi, and he's managed to get free. Oh, Red, nice interception. Not the most accurate pass. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Great vision. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Messi chasing after it. That's going to go a long way. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Lahm. That's the throw. He's had it taken off him. Lahm. He won't be happy with that one. He has found the way through. Oh, shooting chance!
Oh, that is rather wayward. I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Kamavinga. That has ended up in no man's land. Brazil are 2 up early in the second half. Ronaldinho looking to be a menace in the final third. Now that looks a decent ball. Messi caught offside that time. Quarter of an hour into the second half. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Throw in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Messi with the foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Van Dijk. Cannavaro. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That's a sharp pass. Van Dijk gets it clear. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Oh, well measured. He's found a way through. He's got away. Goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! Right back in the game! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. The United States get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden.
Chucky! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Camisa 24, camisa 17, camisa 8, camisa 26.
Punched away.
The United States really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Tries to play it through. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now.
Great chance! Decent enough try. Threads one in, and there's green grass ahead of him. It's a promising position. Good read, needed to be. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And the pass is intercepted. Lahm. It's Rui Costa. And this is Mohamed Salah, and the shot! the results beyond doubt. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Looking for the run. That was good alertness. Lahm. And it's Seedorf. Now, can they get him away? He's through, now is he in? Now, this could be a chance. Face to face with the keeper. He's having a shot! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Teremos 5 minutos de acréscimo.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Rui Costa clearly cannot believe it, but he is off, and they're going to have to find a way without him. Camavinga, just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Nice looking ball. Can he get onto this? Cherki. That's Toure. And there goes the final whistle. Brazil, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Your reflections then, Jim?
Brazil definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
It's hard to overlook the presence of Tony Adams at the back here, Peter.
Yeah, well, he's dominant, isn't he, and uncompromising and courageous. Those are the sorts of words you always apply to him.
Yeah, and his reading of the game means he was always a step ahead of the opposition. He's surprisingly quick too, you know. It will be a massive challenge to get the better of him.
And this is Van Basten. Maldini
Deals with that comfortably.
Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a threatening ball. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty.
So a big chance now from 12 yards. The major moment in the game. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's gone for a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. That's a throw.
Opts for safety.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Tries to pass it through.
Oh, what a climb! He's got a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unearned.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
The most accurate pass, and it's Iniesta.
Played into space out wide.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Costa Curta gets it clear.
Eto'o.
Messi.
Danger averted for now.
Looking for the run.
Petit.
And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Nice control.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good for...
Can he finish? He has done it! That was easy, almost too easy.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
26 minutos do primeiro tempo pelo jogador, camisa 13.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Kane, he's picked his way through. Mbappe, picked out real chance! Good try, the outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And he welcomes it in, and he's on his way! Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty! Brazil presented with a golden opportunity here to increase the lead. He has spurned it.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Well read, nice interception. Knocks it into space. Maldini.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Seedorf. Alex Maldini.
Ronaldinho looking to be a menace in the final third. That's a sharp pass. Iniesta. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, good steal, he just read it.
Van Basten really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Ronaldinho demonstrating his defensive quality there. Eto'o cleared without hesitation.
Van Basten.
That is ended up in no man's land. Ronaldinho. And it's Iniesta. Great ball, and he's had a shot! Oh, taken with style! 2 up now, and they are cruising. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air.
And he's had a hit! That's got him rattled. Lan.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And the first half is done.
Brazil are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Brazil are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. And the action is back underway. Ronaldinho
Wins the duel this time.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Tries to play it through. Oh, that's superb. Chance for a shot! Yes! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Brazil blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Iniesta
Plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Played into space.
Oh, terrible mistake.
Great chance! It's in!
Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Simplicity itself.
Pele really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Brazil are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And he's there to belt it away.
Raul, and there's green grass ahead of him.
No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Oh no, this does not look good. And the shot! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
And we have our very first corner.
Now, who's going to be first to this?
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Oh, it's Dembele.
Pass is just off target.
And it's going to be another corner.
Poland have their second corner now. That's the keeper's ball. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. That is a brilliant interception. Costa Curta makes the interception. No luck with that dink over the top.
Now it's Messi. Gerrard. Petit. He's got away.
No way through, so back it comes. Tries from a long way out.
Keeper is right behind it.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That's been cut out, well played. Mbappe.
Oh, it's Van Basten. Oh, it's Dembele. And this is Roll! It's Roll! It's bounced back off the post. Good running, strong and purposeful. Pass somewhat off target. 75 minutes played. And this is Ronaldinho, and he's in on goal. Shot at goal! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Messi, and he's cut it out. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Seedorf. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's picked it up out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Lahm. There will be a throw-in. Seedorf cuts it out. Gets good distance on it. 5 minutes left on the clock. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, that's a key interception. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's gone looking for safety. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Lahm. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Nicely weighted ball. Goes for goal! Comfortable claim for the keeper. Ronaldinho purring through the gear. Can he finish? Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Brazil can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Eto'o just could not help himself, could he? 3 goals to his name.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
And that gets things running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank, and you see him make overlap after overlap, and he loves to stretch defences.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends.
Looking to play him in.
Ronaldinho.
It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Rolls it backwards.
Neymar plays it in.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
Knocks it into space.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's cut it out.
Pedri.
Rijkaard.
Pedri. And Hakimi.
Looking for options for... Can he finish? Goal! Spain! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Aos 12 minutos do primeiro tempo, pelo jogador, camisa 22.
Brazil finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Well, that is one way to stop him. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Pedri. Hakimi.
He's a sharp little ball here. And it is clear to see
That he is not at all happy with that.
encourage the pass with... And the shot! Brilliantly cut out.
Brazil really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Short changes him with that pass.
Triol hurtling down that right flank.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, that is a nice touch. Roberto Carlos
Tries to play it through.
He's in plenty of space here. And he's managed to get rid.
And they're back on the ball again.
Nicely weighted ball. Great ball if he can get there. And he's on... It's Pele! No mistake! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Ronaldinho, a man we've all come to watch. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Great vision.
Pele goes on a run down the left wing. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Oh, super ball!
Spain have got it back and they'll have another go. And it's Pedri.
Played out to the right. Bernardo Silva gets his head on it! No, not the best of headers.
Rijkaard.
Eto'o. Look at the space here. And a chance! It's bounced back off the post. Now there's a... And again! Has another go! Ronaldinho, given the lift of his goal. Neymar. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Cleared away. Ronaldinho. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Eto'o. And he's being shifted off it. And it's Pedri. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Real chance! Decent enough try. Chance here to counter. Pele proves just a little bit too strong. Spread neatly. And this is it. Eto'o! It's off target and by quite a way.
Eto'o really looked sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
Triol. Seedorf. Well, played right into his path. Tries a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Pele is offering a right smile there.
This possibly the last play of the half. Pedri. That has ended up in no man's land. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How would you review the first half?
Brazil really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Brazil are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Brazil clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Caresses it through. He gets big! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Pass somewhat off target. Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Neymar. Hernandez. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Seedorf. He's going to be disappointed with that. Neymar. And it's Ronaldinho. And it's Neymar. Ronaldinho looking to be a menace in the final third. That's a promising run he's making on the right. And here's Messi. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. And now the breakaway. Pedri. Good purposeful running this. And Hakimi. And he's got his cross in. That has been slung wide. Bullish header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Lam. He's through here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Seedorf, that's a little off target. Threads one in. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And here's Neymar. Ronaldinho is flagged offside.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Ronaldinho. Camisa 11. Camisa
Now it's
13.
Messi. Messi
Camisa
puts his
9.
foot on the gas.
Camisa
And here's
22.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
Camisa 7. Camisa 18. Neymar. Camisa 24.
Lam.
Camisa 17.
Can he get on the end of this?
Camisa 26. Substituição.
And he was quick to react. Might be danger here.
He's having a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Owen really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Brazil have their second corner now. And it's Cruyff. Spain have the chance to go the other way. Messi, Haaland. That's the keeper's ball.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Played back in. Oh, well played. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well timed, excellent interception. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Now he's off and running. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Owen finds himself offside. Well, given offside once more. Hernandez. And here's Ronaldinho. Haaland.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner. All hands on deck for this one. He's tried one! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Desperate defending required here. Owen getting this one clear. Pedri.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
And he's managed to get free. Brazil have reclaimed it. And that will be the final act. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and...
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
And we're underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, it's quite simple, Peter. It's hard to overlook the highly productive Ademola Lookman here, because he's someone who's more than capable of scoring prolifically, and is sure to make teams think twice about playing that high defensive line because of his pace and, of course, his clinical finishing too.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Terrific header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Messi.
And that pass just didn't quite work.
Back into the middle. Messi! That was superb goalkeeping.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Hakimi gets rid without sophistication. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now.
And this is Eto'o. Hops him off it and wins back the ball. Nicely weighted ball.
Out to the left it goes. Raul looking to get on the end of this. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. He's a sharp little ball here.
And it's ended up in no man's land.
Now it's Pelé, and this is Iniesta.
Can he get on the end of this?
And he's straight offside.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
Forlan. It's a pretty loose pass. Iniesta chasing after it.
And he's intervened well there.
No goals as yet. Messi. Pelé.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Brazil have their second corner now. Messi plays it short. And a chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Lam clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Up he goes! He's done very well to get to that.
Pelé actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 4 coming up here.
The most accurate
Shot at goal! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
That looks a cracking ball. Takes a shot! It's in! And they're at it again, in double quick time!
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Brazil are doing very nicely, thank you. Well, good effort from distance. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Forlan with the short one. He can get that clear. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Driving forward. He might be in here. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Brazil do have a chance to counter here. And this is Pelé. Early ball out from the back. That's been cut out, well played. Played out to the right. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. It's a searching pass. He has a look up. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. It's their second corner of the game. Forlan goes short. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. And they've got a throw. Cannavaro. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Messi. And he was alert to it. Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it. Raul. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
There will be a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Now it's Eto'o. Looking for options for movement.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Kukçu, deftly out wide. Strong running down that left flank. It'll be a throw-in. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Now it's Iniesta. Marquinhos makes the interception.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And there's the end of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Brazil really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Brazil sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. That gets things going for the second half. Hakimi kept aware. Chance, surely! It's bounced back off the post. He's gone for goal! And he's heaved it away. And that has put paid to that. Pelé.
Pele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's Pele! Yes, he's done it! The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Numero 11.
"3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Brazil have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Oh, easy pickings there. Cannavaro.
Ronaldinho. And this is Messi. Turns and goes back. Big chance! Brazil have got it back and they'll have another go.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space. He's been doing ever so well, just reacting.
Chance! He scores!
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Spread it left. Looking for the run.
Goes for the shot! Oh, he's hit the bar! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away!
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Brazil grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Serginho promptly onto that, and that is that. And he gets rid in a hurry. Iniesta. Seedorf. Now it's Eto'o. Eto'o unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Lahm kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, perfectly measured that. Inter Milan have it back and can go again. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
It's not an especially good pass, that. And this is Forlan. Eto'o is herring after that one. And that's been won straight back. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now that looks a decent ball.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Cambio di giocatori.
He'll fancy himself from here. Fallen!
And that is high.
Oh, what has happened here?
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. It's just beyond his reach. Iniesta. Marquinhos
Does well to get it back.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
threads one in. And no, that was never going to make it.
Owen! It's there! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Brazil are having a ball here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, just skip. Can he finish? He's got a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
It's become a case of men against boys.
And he was quick to react. Now it's Owen. Iniesta plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Cruyff, he's got away.
Now, can they get him away?
And this is Mohamed Salah.
Ci saranno
This is a
5
decent
minuti di
chance! Mohamed Salah with a definite fell there.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
And he's decided to go for it.
Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nicely shaped ball.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Marquinhos.
He's having a hit!
And he has been fouled there. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Brazil are down to 10 men. Thuram attempts a clearance.
Inter Milan have their third corner. That's the end. Brazil can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. How do you, Jim, see...
Shoots! Can he get on the end of this?
Threads one in.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Neymar.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Now it's Cruyff, played out wide. That has not gone well. Quality ball.
Aimed beyond the defence. And a chance! Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
Look at the space here. And he was alert to it. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Pele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
It's a pretty loose pass. Promising position.
Well, that is one way to stop him. No foul, says the referee.
Maldini gets across to intercept that.
Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Searching pass he's played there.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Ukraine clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Chiesa in acres of space out wide. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's shifting through the gears here.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Well, that looks a decent ball. Nicely shaped ball. Lahm gets over and intercepts. Rice is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. So we're still where we started right now. Picked out decent!
Really well taken goal.
Seedorf can so cleverly bypass the press.
He's got away.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now, he's got space here. Pass is just off target. Cannavaro. Rice makes the interception. And it's Cruyff. And this is Pele! Maldini. Pele. That's an excellent interception.
Brazil are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Now, can they get him away? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And he's gone backward here. Looking to play him in. Neymar. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, easy pickings there. He's in a good position here. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's Rice. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. That's a good ball. And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Eto'o. Pelé, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How would you review the first half?
Brazil may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full, and it should spur them on.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Substituição em andamento.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Brazil have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Lam tries to pass it through. Iniesta. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Knocks it into space. He is through here. Oh, that is shot at goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Serginho gets good distance on it. Oh, well played, well played. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He can get that clear. Now he's off and running. Now it's Cruyff. Tries to play it through. Well read, and the danger is averted. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Bullet dominates aerially so often. Oh, he's found support out wide.
That could spell trouble.
Distributed tidily.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Camisa 22, camisa 9, camisa 14, camisa 13.
And he's had it hit!
Para a entrada de
And a terrific save from the keeper.
Nuno Mendes really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Neymar.
Corner number 2 then.
Camisa 10, Ronaldinho.
That has been knocked clear. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Serginho looking for the run. But he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Ukraine clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Cross needs to be good. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And this is Neymar. That's an imaginative pass. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Neither of these two want to come off second best.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
It looks a good ball through. No, it's come to nothing.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Shevchenko. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Messi. And Park Ji-sung! Pass somewhat off target. And here's Park Ji-sung. Lovely. The chance for a shot! Great vision. Now it's Neymar. He's in a great position here. David Villa unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Shevchenko. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. And he's managed to get rid. Ukraine have it back and can go again. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Nicely intercepted. And the pass is intercepted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. The message is simple: defend this with your lives.
Point blank header!
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Lahm into stoppage time, and it is still goalless. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that will be the final act.
So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Becklin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, I wonder a little bit what role this guy, Matheus Cunha, has been asked to play here, Peter, because despite all his creativity and ball skills, he doesn't really have blistering pace to be an out-and-out winger, or the strength to be a number 9. I just love it when he gets that free rein to roam wherever he wants. We'll have to wait and see on this.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities.
Zakaria
Takes control of it, and he's on the move. Great ball, and he's in here. Sorloth was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Pele. And it's Figo.
searching pass he's played there.
And this is Inzaghi. And this is real chance! In he goes again. He's delivered all right.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. It's a promising position.
He's tried one! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Rice actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And the keeper beats it away. Oh, there's a probing ball. Matheus Cunha! Just off target.
Matheus Cunha just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
It is a corner.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they?
Bournemouth have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Rice. Shot could be on. There's the shot!
He's done very well to get to that.
Sorloth clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then.
Rice goes short. Goes for a shot!
That is decidedly lacking.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Sorloth. He's gone for goal!
And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
And this is Figo. Now, can they get him away? And he's managed to get free.
Bullish header! Sticks it away! And this is getting better and better. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Camisa 20.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Tries to pass it through. Now there's a fine.
It's Eto'o!
It's loose, and there's a Iniesta! Oh, a very decent attempt.
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. He's shifting through the gears here.
Oh, he's fizzed it forward.
Roberto Carlos
Defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
He's got away.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation.
Takes a shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back.
Iniesta.
Brazil are looking to break at pace. Cruyff has it in a wide position.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Brazil get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Rudiger calmly anticipates.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Cruyff.
Messi. Lahm gets into some space.
That's a throw.
Seedorf.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Sorlot.
Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And that is out of play. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
So off we go once more.
Brazil really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
He's found a way through. It's Inzaghi! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Eto. He's onside. Drives it in. Oh, he's been caught on it here. It's their second corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. Bournemouth are looking to go forward now. He's having a go! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, bang on target. So, third corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Maldini is there and he can pick it up. Looking to play him in. Vardiol getting this one clear.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Vigo. Well-timed, excellent interception. And it's Lam. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cruyff quietly revving up. Threads one in. Look at the space here. Rice gets it clear.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Seedorf demonstrating his defensive quality there. Gently done. He's picked his way through. Great chance!
Substituição.
Bournemouth have their third corner. He's cut it out. And now they can spring out of defence. Tura. Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Now, he's got space here. Turan, and the pass is intercepted. Pedri. Not the most accurate pass. Looking for options for movement. Maldini pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, that's fabulous. It's run loose here. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? They get a throw in. No, he's not getting his way this time. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, no joy this time. Brazil get their fourth corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. And it's Schneider. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And now a sudden chance to counter. He has found the way through. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
That's an imaginative pass. And there's green grass ahead of him. Danger averted for now. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evidence unknown. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Maldini has been shown a second yellow just to... Oh, that's fabulous! A finish right from the top draw! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So now the difference is 3. Can he get it through?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's gone down. And we're done. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Your reflections then, Jim?
Brazil desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in some...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
So it's down to business here.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen. Ibrahimovic!
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Nicely shaped ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Luis Suarez.
Well read, nice interception. He's played it long. Oh, can he get onto this?
And here's Ibrahimovic. Rui Costa.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Vitinha. And it's Vitinha. And he's well positioned.
And the shots!
He's got to be quick. Oh, he's been caught napping. He slings it in.
He's had a shot! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
He's in space and looking for options. And a chance!
It's loose now.
Oh, he's been caught on it here!
And that's a throw-in.
And here's Rui Costa, in by Rui Costa. Oh, important interception.
Played into space. Ibrahimovic providing an outlet on that flank. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And it's Ibrahimovic. Thuram. Still goalless. Quality ball.
And Cruyff! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Cruyff deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And they're back on the ball again. Thuram.
Adriano really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Tries to pass it through. Iniesta.
There he goes, motoring forward.
Barcelona really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Rui Costa picks it up out wide.
He's got full against the crossbar.
Vitinha goes direct. Pass somewhat off target. Spread out to the left. He's in plenty of space here.
It was indecision all around there.
Eto! That was mighty close. It's a pretty loose pass.
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Marquinhos is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. And that little bit of skill has got him away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Costa Curta. Ball played for Rijkaard. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the half-time whistle goes. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So your views on the first half?
Yeah, no goals so far, but it's certainly not through lack of effort. They've had quite a few opportunities so far, but their shooting, not good enough.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. There's the start of the second half.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Now that looks a decent ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And here's Rui Costa. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Szoboszlai. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's having a go! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Ibrahimovic. Szoboszlai. Well, that is one way to stop him. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
That's a half-decent try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Cafu. He has found the way through. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And we have our very first corner. Ibrahimovic! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Nicely weighted ball. That has not gone well. Out of play for a throw. Maldini has it out wide and in space. And he's taking no chances there. Oh, well played. Cruyff. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. And it's Iniesta. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. This is a great chance to take a lead.
It's just beyond his reach.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
So,
21.
time for changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 17. Iniesta. El dorsal
Pinches
10.
it off him.
Eto'o. El dorsal 11. Serán sustituidos por
Vitinha.
el dorsal 18. El dorsal 23.
Oh, good
Messi.
read.
That's
El
great
dorsal
positioning,
20.
so good from
El
him.
dorsal 24.
Well, quality
Neymar.
clearly deserted
Se va a
him
realizar
at
un
the
cambio
crucial
de
moment.
jugadores.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Great defending, strong and determined. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Tries to play it through. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Oh, good-looking ball. Plays a sharp little ball here. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Hullet.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Maldini has it in a wide position. And this is Adriano. That's a little off target. Looking to play him in. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Kvaratskhelia. Lovely bit of skill. Decent chance! Oh, what about that? And that might well be that. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
El dorsal 20.
Milan take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find it necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Well, he's done very well to take that back. A probing pass. Now that is commitment to the cause.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio
Van
de
Bouten
jugadores.
tries to clear. Has a shot! Straight at the keeper.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
And that's it. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
This was simply a very indecisive outing for me. They were knocked out.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
We have already started here.
Well, we all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor, Peter, making sure that his team create space and make good use of it. I expect him to be running the show and adding a touch of class to...
Chance! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Pull it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's in plenty of space here. Oh, good take in a good area.
Cannavaro deals with that comfortably. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Cruyff. Oh, shooting chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cruyff actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Knocks it into space.
Kukçu.
That has been slung wide.
Raul. Pull it. Anything, Jim? He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And it's Eto'o. Good read, needed to be. Courtois with the clearance. And this is Raul. Kukçu goes steaming forward. Quarter of an hour played. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And the referee's come over, it's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Yamal, very much a man of this moment. Aimed beyond the defence. Baresi cuts it out.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising,
but it turned out that that was not the case. And he's worked it through.
Cruyff.
Chance for a shot!
Good save, keeper read that well.
Well, he was sure he was going to pull that off.
That's a cute ball.
The less said about that pass, the better.
Pullet is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation.
Takes a shot! Goal! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
A 1-0 lead established.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side.
Oh, what a climb! It's a goal! And they're at it again, in double quick time!
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And oh, what has happened here? He's picked his way through.
Chooses...
And a chance! Euphoria! Utopia! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.